The 2024 campaign. There are only 70 days left before voters here in the two Virginias and all across the country for that matter will converge on the polls for the 2024 general election. 3 counties here in the two Virginias are receiving federal funding as part of the Help America Vote Act. The monies will cover a portion of nearly $1 million in election security grants. Those grants were approved by the West Virginia State Election Commission, and our Robert Castillo is taking a local, closer look at what election officials in our area plan to do with that money.
Fayette, McDowell, and Mercer counties are among 24 counties in West Virginia that will receive a share of election security grants. That funding stream totals nearly $1 million. Fayette County is receiving $15,000, McDowell will get $26,000, and Mercer will receive $8,000.
The main kind of big target, particularly in the last, with this funding, has to do with up-to-date non-networked voting machines. So ES&S Express votes, DS200 scanners.
Gallagher says funding from the Help America Vote Act has also been used in the past for election security training. The funds are required to be matched by the counties. The clerk for Mercer County says the funding they're receiving will be used to buy 2 additional poll books, which count ballots.
And we just bought new machines, and but looking at it and having using them for one election, the primary, the 24 primary, we determined that we could use a couple spares. So that certified the need that we could use those too.
Moy says voters shouldn't be concerned with voter fraud in Mercer County. He says their new voting machines are the most popular, but more importantly, the most secure systems in the country. Moy says their machines are subject to checks and balances by federal, state, and local election officials.
Our ballot commissioners, they do a running tab of how many votes were cast. In the primary, they differentiate which parties, you know, but in the general, it's all who voted, and these numbers have to match. If there's a discrepancy, we address that discrepancy at canvass.
Moy says the funding from the Help America Vote Act is a big reason the county was able to purchase new equipment earlier this year. He says the continued funding is always needed to help secure elections. He's encouraging people who are skeptic of the machines to check them out for themselves when they're made available for public inspection just before the November general election. Here for you in Mercer County, I'm Robert Castillo, W.Va News.
All right, thank you for that report, Robert. And Moy says Mercer County is also applying for another grant. It falls under the umbrella of the Americans with Disabilities Act. It allows for funding to buy a wheelchair ramp to be used at the early voting location over in Blue-Well. That general election is set for November 5th. That's the first Tuesday in November. Ben?